Welcome to Dixie National Forest, guys. So we just got set up here. I got the awning out, the tent out. I don't think I've ever showed you the awning, but it's pretty cool. This is the first time I pulled it out for you guys on YouTube. We are right next to Bryce Canyon National Park, so we'll be visiting that tomorrow. I was hoping to visit it earlier today, but we had a pretty long drive from Grand Canyon and we just don't have enough time in the day to squeeze it in. So first thing in the morning, we're gonna go check it out. Meanwhile, we're just kind of getting camp settled in and getting some dinner going. Tonight's menu, I believe, is hot dogs, right, Tay?
Huh?
Hot dogs tonight?
Yeah.
Cool. It looked like we had some weather moving in when we pulled into camp, so I went ahead and pulled out the awning. But it's actually kind of looking like it's gonna clear up now, but I'm not too sure. But just to be safe, I don't want to get rained on. Honestly, I really love this awning. It's just probably one of the coolest things I've had since the tent. The one thing I don't like about it is that right there. I cannot fully open the rear hatch because the ladder kind of wants to bump up against the beam there. But we just kind of got to live with it. So let me show you guys some of the organizational things we got going on here. On the right, this box is a Dometic refrigerator. It's the CFX 55, I believe. Not a whole lot to say about it. We just got it for this trip, and we're just kind of seeing how it performs. You guys get to see that as well as you follow along with this trip. Next to that, we have our dirty laundry. We try not to air that. Right next to that, those little orange things in back are traction boards. I have nowhere to mount those on the car. I might try to come up with something clever later on. Who knows? I don't really have any ideas at the moment. But other than that, it's just kind of other odds and ends. As far as food goes, we have two totes. One tote is our dry goods. The other tote is kind of cooking supplies slash repair tools and some other miscellaneous items. And then we have our 5-gallon water tank thing that we probably got from Walmart.
How many do you want?
You know what? I'm kind of hungry for, let's start with 2. You know what? No, let's do 3. I'm really hungry. But anyway, here's our kitchen. This is just a simple REI table. And then down here I have, I think, a 10-pound propane tank I got. I really didn't want to lug around a 25-pound because it takes up so much room in the Xterra, and that is one thing I desperately try to cut down on anytime I can. This stove is the Jetboil Genesis 2, I believe. But anyway, regarding this stove, I don't have a whole lot to say about it other than we did melt the lid to the pot, pretty much like our 6th time using it, which apparently is now supposed to be used with that pan, as we learned. But anyway, live and learn. They went ahead and replaced it for us. They were kind enough to do that. But so far, I'm really enjoying this stove. It gives you, each knob gives you 4 full turns before it goes to full, blast, I guess, on the burner. And with that, you can get really fine control. But yeah, other than that, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It's just kind of one of our kit items that we have, and we're just kind of seeing how well it works for us. So there you have it. That's a basic rundown of our entire kit on the rig. Everything that is in our kit is to make life easier for us. If there's an item that is pulling us behind, reducing camp setup time or just being a pain in the butt, we got to look at finding ways to replace it or just do without it. Having a small SUV like this, we're limited in what we can carry, and we just try to keep on hand what we need, but at the same time we also like to have luxuries as well, hence the rooftop tent. Anyway, that's the basic rundown. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna get some dinner here, enjoy the rest of this evening, and tomorrow we'll be visiting the park. Good morning, guys. We managed to get up early. We're getting the tent packed up this morning, got the heater going. It got pretty nippy last night, and luckily for us I had another trick up our sleeve up in the tent. So up here we have our winter liner on the tent, which came in handy last night. Took the chill off of the air, and we were actually really warm. It got down to about 33-ish, I think, and yeah, I was just fine, no issues at all. But anyway, we're going to pack the rest of the tent up here and then make our way into Bryce Canyon. So we've made our way to Mossy Cave, just outside the park here along the main highway. And as you can see in the parking lot behind me, there is nobody here. That's kind of surprising to me. I kind of expected a national park to be a kind of a bit of a crowded place, but we kind of have this trail all to ourselves this morning. So supposedly there's a cave and a waterfall to go see up this trail, and we're gonna go check it out. Mossy Cave is definitely a place you should check out if you ever swing by Bryce Canyon here. We pretty much had the whole place to ourselves. We were like the first ones there, and it wasn't until the walk back from the waterfall that the parking lot pretty much got full. So getting here early was really cool to have the whole place to ourselves for that time. But anyway, we're headed into the main park now, gonna go through the entrance. We'll probably get some lunch and do some more exploring while we're here. We just got back down from Rainbow Point where we hiked Bristlecone Loop. It wasn't too hard, most of it was flat, there's a little climbing, but it was a pretty easy trail. I would highly recommend going to see it if you're willing to drive all the way down the canyon edge. We're back down at the bottom here towards Sunrise Point, and supposedly there's some pretty cool trails down in the canyon. Namely, I want to see the Queen's Garden Trail and probably part of the Navajo Loop. We're starting here at Sunrise Point, and we're gonna go down into the canyon. hike from Sunrise Point to Sunset Point through the Navajo Loop, thank you. And we also explored the Queen's Garden, and my goodness, those trails are absolutely underrated. I have fallen in love with this place, and I'm kind of bummed that we only get to spend one day here. But anyway, I hope you guys stick around with us as we continue our journey to our next destination, Zion National Park. And don't forget to give this video a like or a thumbs up or a comment, or subscribe too. That always helps. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.